welcome to Hillside 94.1 FM Media News at 12. I'm Alfretta and First, the headlines. Private varsity lecturers desperate to become professors, NUC. Don't wait till last day before collecting your PVC, INEC advises Nigerians. Joshua separates from coach Gasha. Now the news in full. The National Universities Commission has decried what it described as the desperation of some academics to become professors. The NUC also noted that two high-powered committees had been set up to check the excesses in the system. The committees, inaugurated by the Commission's Executive Secretary, Professor Abubakar Rashid, include the Committee on the Review of Submission on the Procedures, Criteria and Records of Professorial Promotion by some non-degree awarding institutions in Nigeria, as well as the Committee on the Development of Guidelines for Mentoring New Universities. At the inauguration ceremony, which was held simultaneously, the Executive Secretary told the Committee on the Review of Submissions on the Procedure, Criteria and Records of Professorial Promotion by some non-degree awarding institutions in Nigeria that NUC had found it as nauseating how some academics were now desperate to be addressed as professors. This, he said, has been rampant among lecturers in private universities and called for scrutiny in safeguarding the integrity of the Nigerian university system. According to him, to stem the tide, the Commission had to send a list of professors to vice chancellors of universities for verification to ascertain who qualified as professors in the system. Rashid also cited the case of some agencies such as the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies, the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, as well as the Institute for Peace and Conflict Resolution, who conferred the professorial title on some of their members and resource persons. He said the Nigerian French Language Village Topo Badagry and the National Institute of Nigerian Languages ABA were both guilty of this act as they conferred professorship to their members. He lamented that some institutions and agencies go as far as the National Assembly to get a law that will endorse fake professorship on their members. Speaking on the second committee on the development of guidelines for mentoring new universities, Rashid stated that it had become obvious that NUC, in the process of issuing licenses to private university operators, also outlines a 14-step procedure they were to follow, which most public universities do not seem to have a clear understanding. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has advised registered voters in the Federal Capital Territory not to wait till the last day before coming to collect their Permanent Voters Card, PVC. Mrs. Agnes Akwe, Head of Voter Education, Publicity, Gender and Civil Sciences Liaison Department, FCT INEC, gave the advice in an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, on Monday in Abuja. Akwe said that the collection of the PVCs for registered voters in all the 6 area councils in FCT has started smoothly, and everyone is encouraged to go and collect his or her card at the INEC office in his area of residence. She said that the collection for those who newly registered in 2022 or applied for a transfer and replacement of their cards started on Monday, while collection for old PVC started since. After the experience of registration, I would not advise anybody to wait. Now is the time to get PVC. The earlier the better, Akwe said. Now on sports news. Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has revealed that Anthony Joshua had split with his coach Robert Gasha as he looks to get back to winning ways in the ring, saying the Watford-born heavyweight will make his boxing return in the spring at the O2 Arena. The 33-year-old had split from his longtime trainer Rob McCracken after his first defeat by Usyk, deciding to work with Gasha, who was reportedly behind Joshua's game plan in the second fight. Meanwhile, Hen has confirmed the news that Joshua would return to the ring in the spring, with the heavyweight set to fight at the O2 Arena. Joshua has not fought at the O2 since he defeated Dominic Breazeale by knockout in his first ever title defense back in 2016. This has been the Hillside 94.1 FM midday news at 12. Before we go, a recap of the headlines. Private varsity lecturers desperate to become professors, NUC. Don't wait till last day before collecting your PVC, INEC advises Nigerians. And on sports, Joshua separates from Coach Gasha. The news bulletin was compiled and edited by Asha Egwa. I am Alfretta Ambibasi. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us.